Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat room. Your host is currently not here at the moment, but she will be with you shortly. My name is Griffey. I am part of the Wee's crew. It's a pleasure to meet you. And yeah, before any of you say anything, I know, with the intro thing, it's coming. Okay, give me some, give me a teensy bit of a teensy a bit of time. We were sitting with damn 12 hours without electricity yesterday. Today wasn't as bad, was it, Stella? It was what? It was 6. Yeah, it was 6 hours today. So yeah, and just think, in that time I could have gotten a whole new intro done. Considering I've been playing with all the other stuff regarding the channel, I just got to say thank you for every single creator and everybody that's been dropping our channel link. We really do appreciate it because it got us over the 500 sub mark, to which we are eternally grateful. It's we're very grateful. We honestly did never thought we would actually get to that point, but yeah, apparently good things happen. Much in the way that we even got a troll. So yeah, let me start. Hello, Stella. Hey, our bucket list, Miss Trisha. Teeny Bean Bad Dream. uh, I'm not Griffey. I'm not Stella. Yeah, you're not, but welcome. Yeah, I can't say hi to myself. That's weird. Trisha Whistler. Again with the Stella. Stella. Obi wants to know ye. Mac and Screams. Always lovely to see you. Uh, then we got Stella. Stella. Where's Easy Pop? Stella. So you see there, I see the message that I typed, be right back, gotta pee, but it doesn't show anywhere else. That's shitty. Hey there, our bucket list is holes. Why does it seem like I'm getting the chat in double? Weird. Super girl, hello. Bubble gum, always welcome. Hi, Miss Lucy. Same chit. Okay, let me see. Who didn't I give a wrench to over here? And yeah, it's custom over here for everybody to have a wrench. If you don't have a wrench, you either ask not to have one or I didn't give you one. But I tried to make it so that everyone has a wrench over here. And if you're a creator or have some um, creator that you like and you would like others to sub to, whichever the case may be, feel free to drop their link. And then we'll have the nice folks over here go and sub.
Doesn't she want one?
Who?
She doesn't have one.
Who doesn't have one? Miss Lucy doesn't have one. Oh, right. There you go. I think everyone is sorted now. Well, you'll always be special, Mac and Screams. I mean, we've known each other for a long ass time. I mean, phew. You still go. We basically go back to what? It's a year and a half already. More than a year and a half. So yeah, we go back a ways. I mean, in some other areas of YouTube, it seemed as if. Yeah, there we go.
The fan is blowing my hair. Oh, wanky.
Ah, wait, let me sort you out. There you go. Hello. Hello, Stella. Oh, I'm sorry, my stuff's in your way. Thank you. Hello, Stella.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
So, yeah.
Hi, Sherry.
Hey, Miss Sherry. How are you doing? So, what have you all been up to? We know what we've been up to. Um,
Lucy.
Hi, Miss Lucy. So, yeah. Well, things are very quiet regarding a lot of the missing cases that we've been following, but there has sure been some drama.
Holy crap.
Wow. So yeah. Oh, um,
Oh, crap.
our host for this evening says arg. I'm taking that as it means she'll be with us shortly. She's just utilizing like a spork or something to break herself out of the closet so that the laptop starts up. So yeah. But other than that, in our regular news, we've had some great shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys ever feel like you don't ever watch TV or movies or series or anything like that anymore because your life and your entire livelihood has been consumed by YouTube? Now, I'm talking about the time that you're actually supposed to be relaxing and taking a time out and chilling after a hard day's work, stuff like that. But then you get home and you switch on your YouTube, which was the first mistake, and you're like,
That's awesome, Sherry.
ah, that's awesome, Miss Sherry. We love your profile picture. So yeah, I'm starting to really feel that. I mean, and I sometimes ask myself, what the fuck took you so long? Considering the fact that we've been on YouTube active and out here and doing the thing for over a year and a half already. Been watching, but even long before that, but started getting on the public forum of things over a year and a half ago.
Maybe you can explain to Mac and Screams how to change your profile pic.
Um, I think Mac and Screams needs to send me an email saying, "Hi, this is me," and then I'll make you a little how to screenshotty thing to help you to change your profile picture, change your name, change anything you want to, privatize your YouTube more, anything you need to and want to know. Just shoot me an email and I'll make sure I either make you a little video of it if I got the time to do that. Otherwise, I'll do the screenshot thing and go follow from number 1 to number 10, which would help also. So, yeah, I can do that. It's a huge pleasure, Mac and Screams. I feel pretty much underutilized in the help me do this department.
Hi, Ashley. Oh,
Hey there, Miss Ashley. How are you doing? So, yeah. Wait. Oh, shit. How are you doing, Miss Ashley? How has your week been? I know it's Saturday. It would normally have been the time when we would have all gone out and done stuff. But now we're sitting at home watching YouTube.
Yeah, that was a train wreck.
Speaking of Trainwreck, if anybody who follows Miss Nora Trainwreck and knows that she's okay, could could one of you who do know please reach out to me and just reassure us because we're worried about her. Um yeah, we're really worried about Miss Nora. That last video that she put up was worrying.
Hi, New Orleans lady.
New Orleans lady, how are you doing? You don't chat often enough. That is one thing I noticed. Yeah.
I wanted to say hi.
Little judgy chihuahua.
After the day we had today, my brain is confuckled.
Oh. So
Hi, Judgy.
there you go. Hi, judgy. But as I was saying, New Orleans lady, you don't chat often enough because we see you, we say hi, and then you like disappear in the chat and it makes us sad and stuff.
Hi, Sapphire Sky.
Hey there, Sapphire Sky. Yes, this is a more hospitable place than other channels. And here, you have a safety net. There you go. Nobody can time you out.
If anybody has a channel, please drop
Yeah.
it.
If you got a channel or
If you don't know how to, just
scream,
scream and I'll do it.
say, Stella! That'll work.
I'm sorry, Miss Lisa.
Miss Lisa,
Please.
please get some rest.
Yeah.
Please, please,
Hi,
please.
Dragonfly.
Hello, Dragonfly. Well, that's always good news. Oh, I got to remember something. So the chat has to remind me in case I forget. Because it's going to turn into WrestleMania in this room otherwise. Our dear host, who we are part of her crew.
Hey, Miss Tracy. Where the have
Fuck
you been? I sent you a Facebook message.
You did?
Yes, I did. I was worried.
The sassy Ewok is still stuck in the closet. She's trying with a spork to get herself out. So yeah, what was I saying? Hey there, Mr. Sister. How are you doing?
I like that name.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, the WrestleMania thing in this room. Yes, we are broadcasting from our bedroom, but not our bed. So
Well, when we do more road trips, we'll record it and stuff and things.
And stuff and things and broadcast it for you. But okay.
Mr. Tracy wants to come up on panel for a few minutes.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Anybody's welcome up on panel.
Oh,
Furry felines of mass destruction. Okay. She's on that for you, Miss Sherry. Okay, what I was saying about the WrestleMania thing. Well, we has let me know that I'm a dumbass and I need to make sure that whenever I address something that's in chat, I need to put it up on screen so that you can see it as well, right? And also give her commentary to watch it. So if I fail in that duty to put the thing up on screen, Stella has to give me a smack. Um, Stella's smacks are ouchy. So I need a reminder to put the stuff on screen whenever I address something. Regardless, okay. Hello, Miss Tracy.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Noticing things different.
Yeah, you colored your hair. You look awesome.
Yeah. How y'all been?
Apart from not having electricity for insane amounts of time in a day, not too bad.
Oh crap.
Mm.
Know
Can
how
you
y'all
imagine?
doing?
Can you imagine going into a channel where there's lots of arguments and people saying stuff and doing stuff and all that type of stuff, and you're sitting there with your little phone going, it's hard. And then you got a little torch hanging all above your head so that you can see what the fuck you're doing, and you got your phone on like a power bank connected to a power bank connected to a power bank just so that you don't go out.
Oh no.
and
I
then you,
mm.
and then you get the ultimate warning of your mobile data is depleted.
Oh no.
Shite. So yeah,
Yeah. That
there's
would
that.
I don't know how y'all do it, to be quite honest. I guess you're so used to it, but still, I don't think I could get used to it.
It's one of those things you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
So
That sucks. That sucks ass. I couldn't no. No thank you. That's why you need to come to America.
Obi wants to know you says, be right back. My kidneys are beating up my bladder, fixing to get a little pissed about it. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, that sucks too. Obi, that sucks. Yes, go pee, baby girl.
So your hair's looking awesome.
Well,
You,
it
you
turned
did
more
that.
red.
You did that thing I told you to do.
Maybe which one?
The thing about do one thing for yourself.
Oh yes, I did. I sure did.
Hmm.
I did. I had McDonald's last night too.
You see, I'm I'm not up to the point of McDonald's, but yeah, we do try also.
Yep. Damn
Um,
dollar menus went up to a $2 menu now. I'm like, fuck.
uh, okay. Oh, there we go. Our host has arrived.
Uh-oh. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello.
My husband just
Okay.
said, "Is that my sweetheart?"
Well, Miss Lucy, yes. We have what we call load shedding. You guys would call it like rolling blackouts. Um, the government basically switches our power off. I wouldn't say, yeah, it is the government, but it's also our major electricity supplier. Switches off our electricity for between 6 and 12 hours a day, but it goes in segments, like you 4 hours now and then 4 hours later and then another 4 hours after that, or 3 hours now, 3 hours later, 4 hours. So yeah, but what I can tell you is South Africa has never got electricity all at the same time. Somebody's always sitting without electricity so that somebody else has electricity. Our um, electricity thingamabob, the threshold.
You're making this wild complicated. There's only a certain amount of electricity, so in order to make that go round everybody, they turn it off for certain people can have theirs on, and vice versa. It's just depending on the government and the company when that may be. Everything else is a gamble after that. So it means it messes everything up. You want to cook dinner, you want to give the kids a bath, you want to do all the things, all that exciting stuff that we all have to do.
Mhm.
Except now you have to like schedule it and start doing weird stuff like, camping on a little gas stove in the kitchen, etc., etc., because shit's still got to get done. Kids still got to get fed. Washing's still got to get done. But they make it
Yes.
work. But no thanks to the government. So, yes.
Yes. So, our dear host, seeing as Stella and I are part of your crew, what's our schedule for this evening?
Welcome, everybody. You're now a part of the official Wee Gang. I didn't even know it was a thing myself until yesterday. So we're just going to have to get shirts and stuff made up as we go along. We'll get some cool little gang signs and shit. If anybody's handy with an aerosol can, let me know. We can tag some street buildings just to let people know that we're here. But yeah, apparently, I think most people, even though our newer friends are still newer, most people are aware that we just didn't pop up onto the YouTubes within the past couple of weeks.
Nope.
The difference is, unlike some people, we try to keep our heads out of other people's shit. And other people relish the shit. As we can see from the fact that they may or may not be live currently. So, I'm just throwing it out there that we've been here for quite a while. Just the fact that you didn't know about us, strangers, doesn't mean that we've only just popped up. We don't want anything from you. And as Griffey and Stella so rightly said this evening, adulting is a little bit like trying to eat soup with a fork. On YouTube, even more so. It's like both hands tied behind your back. You've been blindfolded. You had an absolute skinful of whatever your poison was the night before. You don't know what direction is up at all. You're possibly on a boat that may also be sinking at the same time. And quite frankly, you're just trying to make the best of it. But no, that has to turn into a level 10 conspiracy for everything, everybody. Everybody has to know the things. It's all very sneaky. And most people aren't doing that. No. If you're doing that, good luck to you. But no. And to be honest, it's not working out very well for you either.
Well,
yeah.
we already got some folks in chat that wanna talk about changing their name to We Sapphire.
She would lose her shit entirely. Ah, dear.
We Sapphire, we Griffey.
I mean, if you if you wish to, I'm not going to stop you. And unlike most creators, it's certainly not a requirement of being here. I'm not quite that narcissistic. In fact, it's sort of weirding me out a bit. Oh my goodness, we've got a wee little judgy chihuahua already. Look at
Yes.
that, like a ninja. Those tiny little paws were in there.
Yeah,
Um,
they were.
They were. Yes, Lucy, you did. You did. And I remember you too. This is where it's funny because even then people think I popped up at the tavern and I'd just never been around before. I've been on the YouTubes for quite some time. I'm not a creator. I hang out with my two little creator friends. I hang on like a limpet. And we've been here multiple times a week, every week. And unlike some of the other YouTubes, and a bit like the tavern, we're just hanging out with our friends. It's not for anything else. We're not trying to get anything off anybody else. We're not trying to score any brownie points from anybody. We're not trying to shit stir. However,
Mhm.
if you come for mine, you better watch yourself. And that's all I will say on that.
In,
Because
in the
keep pushing, kid, keep pushing.
in the very, very, very disturbing words of once upon a time, friend, don't come for me unless I send for you.
Right?
Mm,
I mean, they're accurate to an extent.
yeah.
I think the difference is that maybe some people assume a lot, like they assume a friendship from the fact that you've been on their panel a couple of times. No, it just means I was a fucking adult and came to speak to you, like an adult does. That's why you're never on anyone else's panel because you don't do
True.
that. You don't do that. Other people do. That's why you get annoyed at their opinions. So, yeah, we've all got opinions here and we'll give you them. Whether you want them or not, it's up to
Yeah.
Man, on that way. You know that's true.
you. But yes, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see everybody. Sorry I was late. Unscheduled difficulties.
It's okay. I crashed the parties.
I'm glad that you did. I'm glad. I was having a complete panic attack. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, you see, Miss Lucy loves our accents, which we're doing good at it. I mean, we're branching the international airwaves.
Right? I mean,
I
well,
still, I still can't do an accent to save my fucking ass, but okay.
no, neither can I really. I can do Irish and more Irish and occasionally Scottish, and that would be about the height of it. After that, everything else is kind of off limits. It's like whenever Ginger tells people to say, that whole bless your heart thing, whenever I say it, it sounds so ridiculous. Bless your heart. It
Well,
sounds almost aggressive. Bless your heart.
well,
Go fuck
Bless
yourself.
your heart. Bless your heart.
I actually saw Ginger's latest video upload this morning,
Yes.
and I went and I commented at her. I said, "You know what? Stella and I took your advice. We've been blessing the fuck out of everybody's hearts on YouTube lately.
Mm.
Bless your whole heart."
Yep.
I can't do the cute accent like Ginger can, but I'm giving it a shot.
It does sound adorable, both whenever Ginger says it, and whenever the soup says something similar, as I have
Yeah.
said previously, and I'm standing by this, for as much as I love my friends all dearly, my greatest hope in life currently is that when I die, that the soup will, instead of having a eulogy for me, because we're not doing that shit, we want people to laugh. So I'm going to have the soup just stand up and read me for pure filth in front of everyone, because at least then that will be funny. I'm down for it. I think it would be great fun. And,
So
everybody would have a fun time. None of this crying malarkey. They would just all be laughing and shit. I think that would be so good.
well, if you're gonna have a funeral roast,
Yeah.
it's gonna be happening over here. So we'll send Soup the link, and she has to get her A game on and come and roast you over here.
That would be so funny.
There, I would not be sharing you with the circle. No.
And
When
yes,
she
the
said
same
you
with
remember
Pearl as
what it
well.
was,
Sorry,
you remember
Tracy, sorry.
no, Griffey done told you now. You better remember what closet you live in, girl.
Oh, look. Again, most of our regulars realize, but for any of our newer friends, hello. My name is Wee Frosty Ewok. I have been around the YouTubes for quite some time. I may sound like a child. I may act like a child a lot of the time. However, I'm an adult with my own opinions and my own thoughts. My lovely friend Griffey allows me to air them out here, and I try not to scare people away for the most part. I have also been on Circle Jerk just to piss a few people off, and what do you know? That worked very well. It's almost like we knew you would do that, right? Almost like we've been watching you for the past year. But I mean, carry on, carry on.
Oh, thank you, Ginger. I love you, girl. Bless your heart.
Are you really blessing Ginger's heart right now?
Yeah, I'm the real kind, the real love.
Oh,
Not
the real
not
kind. Okay, yeah.
not the snide one we say in passing. Bless your heart. Which really means fuck you, go to hell. No. But with Ginger girl, bless your heart, I love you.
Miss Lucy, yes. I wouldn't recommend reading up on the culture because there's a lot. And correct, we do have 11 official languages. I can speak two of those and understand four of those. But that's pretty much the extent of my education.
Well, nobody finds their own culture interesting for the most part. Most of us sort of fall into that whole, oh, it's boring here and there's nothing nice to say and meh. And it's only whenever someone else looks at it and goes, oh, isn't this lovely? Oh, and you're like, I am trying to survive. I am trying to pay bills. No, this isn't lovely at all. I'm trying to get by from one day to the next. But that's the way everywhere is. That's the way most of us would see America. It's just a different culture completely. We're just more used to seeing the American side than you guys are to seeing over here. Although Stella and Griffey do have a giraffe and 10 donkeys in the front garden. So there is that. But they like to live up to these stereotypes. You know what they're like.
You do
Yeah?
realize we don't have a garden.
Well, that explains why I can never find them. I've been looking for them for weeks, for fuck's sake.
Like I knew
mean,
there was a reason I had to have my lettuce sent to me. That grows in the fucking backyard.
It's like a wee game. Can you find your way back?
Well, before I can't get smacked, Stella sitting there. Miss Lucy. Oh, good God. She can throw me with something. Zulu is one of the languages that I understand. I can speak a little of it, but I'm not fluent. Sotho, Sepedi, is the other one I can understand and speak a little of, but also not fluent. Then I'm fluent in both Afrikaans and English.
Well, she says English, but, you know, we just have
Yeah.
to give her that. You just have to nod and say, yes, dear, whatever.
I didn't understand your mumbling, but okay.
There.
Bless your heart.
Or in the immortal words of Benny Keys, do you speak the Queen's English?
Yes. Yes,
Oh,
I
Lord.
do. I speak the Queen's English.
Yeah. I mean, hello? Ah, dear, do you?
Miss Ashley, dear we, our lovable host, and us being part of your crew, are we gonna be doing a Christmas live stream?
Yeah, bitches. It's on.
Yeah.
Come and hang out at the more stress-free end of the Christmas festivities. Christmas is a heck of a time for a lot of people. We all get force-fed this whole beautiful but Disney-like version of everybody's happy and lovely and full bellies and you just are covered in presents head to toe. I mean, that's lovely if it
Mhm.
happens, but for most of us, that's not quite the reality. Most of us are either trying to negotiate not killing your Auntie Doris with a turkey leg because if she farts again in your direction, you're about to lose the will to live. And if you hear your Uncle Barry go off again about the Gospels and when he was a boy, you may just not be responsible for your actions. So you're going to come on over here. You can come on over here and hang out. You can say all the naughty words, get them all out, rather than say them to your family. And then you can go back de-stressed and feeling happier and at peace with the world, blessing everyone's heart and just having a far better day.
I was unaware that you were here at last Christmas. I didn't know you knew my family like that. But I'm Lord,
You know,
that's different when you have afterwards.
I've just caught a sneaky thief.
Ta-da! Caught in the act, young man.
Was hijacking my external hard drive so that he could go and watch Game of Thrones because his little sister is finally in bed and not bugging him to bitsies.
Now you can watch all the naughty bits without being embarrassed in case his little sister walks into the room. Enjoy that, Brendan. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm really not. Honest. I promise.
I
Come say
love
that
how
over
he stopped. He just like froze there for a minute, like, I'm not doing that.
Hey!
You must have speak a little bit louder.
Yes.
Happy late
Also
birthday.
glad Grandma's in bed.
He's also very grateful that Grandma's in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine the conversation with Grandma would be a lot more different to your little sister. At least little sister, you can go away. This isn't for you. When it's Granny, you're just like, oh dear, ground, swallow me now. I no longer wish to be part of the planet. Thank you very much. I don't like this. Nope.
These days, everyone do it.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
he's
have a 10-year-old
yeah.
granddaughter who, when she looks back and ever finds all this stuff online, she's gonna be like, "Oh my fuck."
Yeah, that brings me to my next point.
Oh, what happened?
You know what? I've entertained this for long enough.
No dear.
Cheerio.
Everybody, brace yourselves. I don't know what's incoming. It may or may not be enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Did they
You
fuck up
remember I said?
Tassels
You remember
GM?
I? You remember I said we have a troll?
Yeah. A really
Yeah,
pathetic troll. Like a
a
troll that's
very
not even making a fucking effort. That kind of troll? Yes.
that
Carry
kind of
on,
troll.
Griffith. Carry on.
So yeah, I've entertained the troll for a bit, as you do, but you're boring as fuck. So try better next time.
Yeah. Off you go. Go and make another one of your 100 little spank bank accounts. Have a little word with yourself. See if you can come up with words of more than one syllable and possibly a sentence that may or may not have some sort of coherent structure. Then we'll see if we can have a conversation. Quite frankly, having read your work, I don't think that's possible. But see if you can rise to the challenge. Go on, give it a wee go. Try your best. Go on, go on.
You see, Miss Ashley, that is the whole thing. Oh, before. You want to troll a channel, you gotta at least be courteous and have them be less suspicious of you starting off with.
Yeah.
Right. And then slowly but surely you show them that you're an asshole. It takes time and it takes commitment, for fuck's sake, which you clearly did not have because I pretty much had your number from the first message you fucking sent.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. You
No.
don't even get a 2 out of 10. You get a 1 for the fact that there were words and you at least knew where you were. So
Yes.
congratulations. But everything after that, just, I mean, it wasn't working for me. Wasn't working for Griffey. Wasn't working for Stella. I know that you're new here and all. But you're going to have to do a little bit better. We didn't pop up on the internet yesterday. Try harder. Try harder.
There,
Watch
there,
a little more, and you'll get some names that you can go to YouTube and get you a little training, by watching them and see how they do it. And then you can come back and try again, sweetie.
Bless your heart.
Bless your
what
heart.
Ginger said. It's a no from me, dog. Bless your whole fucking heart. Sorry, Ginger. Yeah, I was. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Hello, fire in the sky. As you can see, we like you. You have a wrench over here.
Mysterious
should be your
crimes.
first, that should be your first clue. If you do not have a wrench in here and you did not specifically ask me not to give you a wrench, take it as a hint that I don't like you or trust you. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Ginger just posted another saying we have in the South. Bless it. Just bless it.
As is our normal custom, if you got a wrench over here and you got a channel, drop a link.
Yeah, but why is that, Griffey? Why does everybody here who doesn't act the arsehole have a wrench? Why is that?
Because we're all equal.
Correct. Doesn't matter whether you've been here for 6 months or 6 minutes. If you can behave like a human being, or like a human being should, rather, because details matter apparently.
Yes.
We're not just showing up. This isn't just fancy dress. If you want to have a conversation with the grown-ups, you got to act like it. But that's why we have wrenches. And just the same as Tony is now trying, just the same as
Exactly.
Tara is doing. There's a reason why creators have done that since ever the internet has been a thing.
True.
So that nobody starts this whole bitching war over who has a wrench, who's more special, who knows who talks with who. None of that shit matters. Just conduct yourself properly.
Yeah.
The end.
They let me
The
feel
end.
that every now and then because I'm the one that has no marbles. So they're like, just don't pay no attention to her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you do have an impressive vat.
I do. I have one
Hey,
album
Stella.
and right too. Hello, Stella. I love you.
So Stella. Yeah. How's your head feeling after that other auntie went and screamed on that other panel?
It's still killing me.
There you go. It's still killing me. When you go up on somebody's panel, don't go up there screaming. The rest of us little people down there are our ears are bleeding.
Your subs lives matter, you know.
Subs hearing matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a whole situation.
I'm jealous of y'all's trolls. I don't have a troll. I just have like people from like other countries, like India, and I don't even know.
Well,
They're trying to hit me up. I'm like, oh no.
I think the vegan teacher might be your fan.
Probably because she knows how much I fucking love her. You know, how could she not? How could she not be a fan of
Yeah.
her? I mean, I made a whole video dedicated just to her. If that's not dedication, I don't know what is.
That's
Well,
how you
I'm
know
not-
you're loved.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
welcome on
speaking.
my channel anytime, vegan teacher. Anytime, anytime, any day.
The troll is still in here. I just want to say, I don't care what you think of we. She is staying.
Hey, bitch, hey!
So yeah, if you want to do something, do better.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Because
Mm.
I really do think you're gonna have to get creative in order to hurt we's feelings or my feelings or Stella's feelings and anything you may have to say.
Right? It took us a long time to get to the point where we even decided to pipe up. We have been subs and mods for a long time in various communities, various platforms. We didn't just peep up out of nowhere. And even then, on YouTube, we still just, tootled around, did our wee thing, weren't being annoying for the most part.
Yeah.
I'm always annoying, so I can't really count everybody in that. But it gets to the point where all of us have a breaking point where we feel like the need to be able to stand up and say, that's enough. I am not your doormat. I am not here to be trampled on. I am just as important as you are. Just the fact that you have a YouTube channel does not mean you are the great poobah big shit of the internets. I know that that comes as a shock to you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's the truth. Maybe you should realize it.
Mhm.
But thank you for your effort, little troll. But try harder. Come on now. Make an effort.
We want some creativity for fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you want to come for somebody, little trouble, I've never had one come to me, bitch. Bring it.
There you go. You want to go troll somebody? Go try Miss Tracy. She'll give you a run for your money
Oh God.
Oh God, I wish she gets you in town.
with your club.
Tracy, completely unfiltered. Bitch, come on over.
She's not called that for no reason.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
we just
but-
had enough of asshole people.
yeah,
Yeah.
what we said it's true. We were reserved. We held our opinions and our thoughts and our everything to ourselves. Even our wicked freaking outbursts of what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Yep.
It happened privately. And also with friends we could trust who would not dox our fucking asses off of a PayPal and stuff like that.
Oh, don't. We're going to talk about that in a minute because I've got words. I've got words.
Oh, good.
Mm.
So, yeah, what we says is correct. We got to the point where we got tired of the shit. And now we're going to voice our opinion. Don't like it? Tough. Everybody else is being an asshole on YouTube, so we're going to as well. The only difference is we do have morals, we do have a
Yeah.
conscience, and we do know how to say things respectfully. So yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Until you push it so far that you no longer get any respect. There are those people who have to push it that far,
Hi,
but
Dixie.
equally well. Hi, Dixie. Equally well. Just because I have popped up on your panel
Hi, Sassy Brenda.
does not mean that I am BFFs with you. You know, the only conversation I've had with you has been on
Hi,
a
Italian girl.
public panel. I don't understand why that's so hard for you to figure out. I'm sorry that you don't understand the difference between friendship and talking like an adult. I'm sorry. That's why you're so shocked at how people behave. You have a very strange definition of the word. Very strange.
Sorry, we.
What have you done, Stella?
I'm greeting everybody while you're talking. Hi, Blue Willow.
I'm like, I haven't got time for that. We're I just have to keep talking.
Yeah, you can talk. I'll just wave my arm, yeah.
You're like, hey. Oh,
Hey,
talk-
Lenny!
all right.
Yeah, I'm quite sad that Lenny doesn't greet me back. That's just mean. I haven't been mean to you, Lenny. We just corrected the miscommunication that happened that day. We weren't mean. And we say hi like 5 or 6 times a live stream. You can at least say hi back.
Right, Sapphire Sky, you can't carry on an adult conversation when you're committed to hearing what you want to hear and thinking everyone is attacking you. Correct. Absolutely correct. A challenging opinion is just that. It should be a dialogue. You should go away learning about yourself as well as other people. I think most of us leave YouTube on most days questioning our sanity, if not our existence on the planet. But there is also a point where you realize that you have to develop yourself as well and speak up a little bit and not be treated like dog poop on a constant basis.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Yeah, well,
Take it easy, Stella. I was only stating my opinion.
No, Miss.
No, we were commenting on Miss Sassy Brenda. Can you see her chat? Or should I put it up on the screen? Miss Sassy Brenda says, Griffy, my daughter-in-law is going to prison as soon as they find her. She stole my car last night. What a shitty daughter-in-law.
God damn.
Terribly sorry for that, Miss Sassy Brenda. Oh, and Toaster Oven, you need to get Miss Tracy's bat so that you can beat that person that hit your car.
Toaster
Yes.
oven is already equipped. I know this. Toaster oven.
My son-in-law and my daughter-in-law would make a good couple.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think most of us realize this time of year that families are a difficult maneuver most at the best of times, but some of them really just have to push it that little bit further that you're like, really? At what point of this did you think this was a good idea? Because I don't agree on any level. This is not helpful for you, for me, for anybody. What was this? What was this?
Thank you, Toaster Oven. Drive safe.
Uh,
I don't want to.
See you later, Toaster Oven. So yeah, we Judge Chihuahua says it's a wee cult is all.
Right? Everybody will get their robes.
That's why we are the weak cult.
Yes. We are the Wee's Toothless Hooker Gang.
Yeah, bitches.
A little bit more enthusiasm, Tracy. Come on now, we've practiced this. You know, I had to get the shock collar out the last time in order to elicit a response, but please put some oomph in that. Come on now. Try again.
Hey,
Try
Mama.
She's telling me to calm down and take a breath, and now she's like, "Hey, bitch."
again. Time to fight, bitch. Come on.
Yeah, bitches.
This is what you've been waiting for weeks.
Oh my fucking life.
You see? And then our mama jumps in to save our asses.
We love you, Mama.
Love you, mama. Mama, it was just some goofy troll with a very uninteresting name and even less interesting conversation.
Yeah, and they weren't even.
Non-interesting game.
So they were the honorary first to ever be blocked by me person
Should we
yeah,
send
okay.
her a
on
trophy?
my channel.
We'll send her some kind of fuck you
Gift
trophy.
basket, an edible arrangement.
Yeah, there we go. She should really, if the troll's still in here, you should really watch my cooking video I did, because it sounds like masturbating is all you'll probably ever be doing for the rest of your life. Just saying.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is our conversations. We go from one thing to the next to the next. It's like a little ping pong game of what's even happening now. What? You're
Oh,
welcome.
dear host and leader of the gang, our fearless leader, could you please repeat the name of our gang with enthusiasm for Miss Lucy?
I think you will find that is not my job, as that's why I have you minions to perform these menial tasks for me. So come on now, make an effort.
The name of our gang is the Wee Toothless Hooker Gang. And we
He's a
mean
wee.
business bitches.
Yeah, bitches.
Free the Wee.
I got in trouble by we for not being loud enough, and which is a first. So she was like, "Shh, Sophie, breathe." Now she's like, "Speak yourself up, bitch."
No, the problem is, you see, there's been a lot of preamble to today, Tracy, that you had no way, hell, we had no way that was going to happen of knowing what was even happening while it was happening. So we're sort of having to just sort of work our way through some stuff, but considering that we are not allowed to, despite advertised abilities on other channels, we're not allowed to speak up and say our even constructive, polite opinion without it turning into a blocking session. Because, yes, I have my screenshots from the other day. And I'm not just talking about the tavern when they timed me out for 4.5 years, but
Love you, Mama.
but you know,
Pounding.
whenever you're going to say that you have an open chat, and then you want to command and demand like Tiffany Marie, you got to expect you're going to be treated in return just like that. So if that's what
Yeah.
you want, that's what you're going to get.
If you
Yeah.
treat people like shit, you gotta expect that you're gonna be treated like shit. You're no princess. We're all the same, so we all get treated the same and treat the same.
As my grandmother would say, you reap what you sow. And this was on our way to school, but uphill in the snow, both ways, 5 miles, hot potato in her pocket, all that shit. So yeah,
Bare feet.
yep, bare feet,
Mm-hmm,
the whole 9 yards. Like, and apparently it was like 7 miles to school and 7 miles back. But anyway, you reap what you sow, I guess.
Oh, speaking of reaping and sowing, dear fearless leader, I may have had a boo-boo in emails and may have accidentally sent your nuts to Mr. Toady for his raffle thingy.
Oh God, don't even joke about that. I know that you think you're being funny, but that will be taken so incorrectly that I'm gonna put a stop to it before that becomes a problem. Let's rewind there a little bit.
Oh look, Oklahoma actually, she must have watched my cooking video. Oh, I love you. I love you, Oklahoma mama. She's back to pounding the meat. Yes, girl, yes.
I got your email, Megan Screams.
You succeeded.
You didn't try. You did.
Whoop whoop.
All right, love. I have to jump off here. I got a lot of shit to do today that I don't want to do, but I have to do. And I got a new job, so
Well, thank you for showing your face.
thank you for having my day.
We
love your face.
Reply.
What?
I'm just happy to see you're okay.
Oh yeah, I'm okay. I just been busy. I'm training for a new job, so yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot, but it'll be worth it. But I love you guys, and I will
Love
you
too.
see you guys soon.
Bye.
Be good.
Bye. I'm not gonna be good because you told me not to be good. Wait, so now I gotta go bitch my husband out for no reason, other than if I want to.
I am taking no responsibility for this.
It's funny that like he was sitting here, and when you first started talking, he was like there. He goes, there's my voice that I love to hear, and I actually said it, but I don't guess you heard it. He loves to listen to you.
You
But
see, that should be your first sign that he needs a bit of a clip round the head there, Tracy. Knock some sense into that man. He's obviously not quite well balanced.
he's definitely not. You've heard my stories. He's fucking. But that's okay. I still got my bat.
Hey.
Well, I gotta go, and I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good day, good weekend.
You too.
Okay,
Thank
Hey,
you.
you
love.
too. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Miss Dixie Normus. Yes. Yes, I did. And we wants to kill me for it.
You're gonna make her leave the cupboard. And
But
then when
no, I didn't actually send those. I just said I sent those.
Can you stop pulling a purple and like throw away the fucking shovel? Oh no. For the record, for the YouTube court of public opinion, I would like to state that Griffey is joking about any nuds being sent from here to Mr. Tony. Quite frankly, that is all we know. So, if anybody wished to suggest otherwise about somebody's husband, they may want to reconsider that. That's usually a good way of, getting handed your ass in public, as we saw earlier. So yeah, that's not happened. It's called a joke. That's what Griffey was doing there. A joking. I know that comes as a shock to some people, but just try to roll with it. Try to understand. You'll catch up eventually.
Wow. Let me clarify then. Wee Frosty Ewok currently lives in the closet of two lesbians in South Africa. There are no males or husbands of any kind coming to visit here. And she's tied up, so she's not going anywhere either.
Yes?
We just saw that, Miss Daphne. Yeah, we will explain to you how shitty I am at guessing who somebody is when they use another name. Yeah, I got slow. I'm turning 39.
Oh, you young
Me?
child.
oh, Mama's a quick one.
Oh, yeah.
She figures that. That's why she was asking where's the idiot,
Oh,
because I asked her a question earlier and then she came in here.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She went to just wanted to check up on us.
And unlike some other YouTubers who have wish lists, etc., for their WD-40 and other personal needs, here's looking at you, Michelle Sabate, with your KY jelly on your wish list. But if anybody would like to contribute to the fund of Please Free the South Africans from the Annoying Squeaky Chair, you can hit up Griffey's PayPal. Unlike other creators, she will not put out your personal information out into the world. That's where it stays. It does go no further after that. Some
Yeah.
people don't seem to be able to manage that, and quite frankly, that is streamer suicide, for the want of a better word. You're killing your own channel and any chance you stand of people trusting you ever with anything. Do I need to
Mhm.
spell that out so that it is understood? So, yes, if anybody would like to help out these poor little South Africans and my poor little earlobes from the squeaky chair, you can
I was waiting for that.
hit up Griffey's PayPal and I will be eternally thankful for it. Thank you for your service. I am grateful.
Yeah. What she said, and yeah, we don't dox personal information. So to that creator that was so awesome to admit that she got her doxing information off of somebody that sent her a PayPal. You are an asshole. And thanks for buggering it up for the rest of us that only have access to PayPal. You do know that America, the United States, has access to like Venmo and Cash App and fucking all those nifty things. The rest of us, we only have PayPal. So thanks again.
Yep.
Oh yeah, don't forget the $17.
Yep, I'm with Oklahoma. We're going for the plus side of the $17. It's so weird to me that anybody would betray another person who is doing an act of kindness for them, supporting them in any way, to put out their personal details whenever they've got the arsake about something else altogether. Something that doesn't have anything to do with that person. They just have a complete lack of ability at understanding any situation that, maybe is not to do with them. The fact that other people have families, other people don't want their business out there. And the fact that you would push people like that is repulsive. Repulsive. So keep playing. You're only screwing over your own channel. You've already almost done it once before. You might as well keep going and just fuck the whole thing up at this point, because I mean, why save time? Just go for it. Just do the whole thing. Do whatever you're doing, because quite frankly, Jim Terry's pain was more exciting than whatever the hell's going on over there at the minute.
Exactly, Sapphire Sky. There, I do agree. You can't run with people with no integrity and be surprised when you are the one that gets stabbed in the back. Always pay attention to how people treat people. Very, very true.
Yep.
I mean, if you take a look at it, we were brought up how many times already? And what exactly did we do apart from voice our opinion here and there? And not even, at first, we weren't even regarding anyone specifically. We were calling out behaviors of people on YouTube.
I'm sorry, everybody. Griffey's doing that thing again where she's talking and forgetting that other people don't actually understand the preamble to this entire conversation. I apologize for Griffey. There's not much we can do. We're stuck with her. Sorry about that. But no, she knows full well what I mean. It is there is an almost odd set of behaviors that happens on YouTube, and it's not just with the channels that we're all aware of, that whenever they are underneath some sort of criticism, rather than being able to reflect on their own behavior or defend their own actions by explaining it, they choose to throw shit at the fan at a high rate of knots and put anybody else in the middle of the firing line, and therefore starting a war with people that doesn't even need to happen. So, I mean, if that's what they want, they're not going to be getting it here, because quite frankly, you're not that important. You're not.
No.
Our people are important.
Becca screams, yeah, the WD-40 fund would be for Stella's squeaky chair.
Although it can be interchangeable with the KY fund, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll make do. We're good with that. And yeah, I just have to mention, and I know Wee's gonna kill me for it later, but I still gotta do it.
Oh God.
At never, at any point in time, will you be receiving emails or messages from me asking you if I could borrow money. You would also not be receiving any douchey emails from me because I did not get a PayPal or a Cash App. Well, I can't get a Cash App, but I didn't get any form of compensation for being up on this panel and entertaining the fuck out of y'all with my boringness. Ever. It is never required, always appreciated. And yeah, I apologize on behalf of all other arsehole creators that did do that to you in the past, and some still do it in present.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not new behavior. Usually most creators that do that though wait until they are at least the size of, I don't know, for example, Molly Golightly or most of the other drama community people who are at least 10,000 subs. For
Yeah.
which creating some sort of scandal and dialogue and excitement is a whole part of their regular programming. There's a reason why we're not over there. And if that's what you want, I mean, we're not, we all enjoy a bit of a show as far as things go, but once you start putting other people in danger, you only expose yourself to be a complete piece of shit.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. There's no way to unfuck that situation. You showed your own ass. You did it. Purple. Did I make that clear enough? Do you need me to break
maybe
out all the other colors?
we might need crayons at some point to explain it, because yeah, trying to read titles or chat messages is just
I mean, it's a gambit at this point. What you see is maybe not what was being offered initially. Who knows? Who knows?
I wanted to say something earlier in a chat, but I knew that if I did, I would be offending quite a few people, and I didn't want to do that. I was just trying to aim it at one in particular.
So she's going to offend him here.
No,
Carry on.
no. All I would have said to said person was, "You see, that is why children should not have children." But yeah,
There
I
we go.
digress.
There we go.
It was not meant to offend anybody else except purple.
Yep. Yep. It's a sad. Look. We've all, for those of us who've been around the internet for more than 2 minutes, you'll, just like regular life, you will make friendships with people. Some of those will work out better than others. Some of those will be closer than others. Some of those will be more trustworthy than others. Some of those you may make mistakes. Other times they may make mistakes. But to air that dirty laundry in public rather than own your own issues is a whole problem that nobody else can fix for you. You have to be the one to fix that. And it's why certain people work so hard then at taking other people down. There becomes a pattern where it's not just one person. It's who is it this month? Who is it this month they're going after? And whenever that person is done, well, then we'll just rinse and repeat and go back to who we were attacking 4 months ago. because, God forbid they should move on with their lives and do something constructive. Let's go and take them apart again, because that's the only thing you have to offer.
Yeah. I just got to clarify one thing. Sapphire Sky, I read your comment, and I feel I need to clarify why I had the opinion that I had. It was because I think even with you and in the experience that you have had throughout your life, all the good things that you've done, all the mistakes that you had, all of everything, all of the above, I bet you would never have your grandchild on your lap while swearing and screaming at somebody else on a panel. I bet you that. That was the reason why I had the comment that I had and wanted to air it. Because there's things that you do and there's things that you don't. I don't do live streams while my youngest, that is 6 years old, is awake. I wait until she goes to bed and then I do my live streams because language happens. But yeah, it bugged me. To say it bugged me was an understatement. It downright pissed me off to hear that there was a small child exposed to language like that.
We have children on this one. We can unbox.
So yeah, but that's just me. As I said, other than that, I really mean no disrespect or any slighting of anybody in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, it was definitely a comment that was more targeted at one person who is judging everyone else's behaviors without understanding their life. They have no way of understanding that. Just the same way that Griffey and Stella and myself have no way of understanding what it's like to be in that situation of being a young teen mum. The difference is there are some of us who get to the point where we realize, okay, if I had life to do again, I maybe wouldn't make those choices, but I have learned from them. They're not a mistake as such, they're a learning experience.
Yes.
And therefore, I will try to do better with what I have in front of me. Other people don't see that or don't behave that way. And while certain parties will take that comment of the granny under 40 type situation as a dig, it is meant as such because you cannot conduct yourself as an adult, never mind be responsible for 2 further generations of people. We get
True.
that you're stressed, we get you're under pressure, we get all that, but that doesn't mean you get to hurt other people in the process. Believe it or not, that's when most people will tell you you are wrong. That's why you're getting pushback. That's why.
Yeah.
So when you want to know where we all popped up from and why we now suddenly have opinions, is because your behavior is affecting multiple other people, Purple, in a very negative way. Very negative. Your own subs, your own mods. And if you want to continue doing that, that's your decision. But other people don't have to like it, and other people do not have to be quiet about it. Just as you keep telling everybody, you can do whatever you want on your channel. You have to remember and understand that everyone else on YouTube is exactly the same. Yet you
Yeah.
cannot even give that gratuity to even people that you did have a relationship with. Even people that you care about, supposedly.
Yeah.
Show it. Act like it. Behave like it.
Very true.
That'll go down well. Yay!
Yeah, of course. We could expect a drag stream within the next like 24 hours.
Hey!
Hi, thanks for the subs. Have a nice day. Bless your heart. Oh, you know another thing that really pisses me off. Apart from the fact that you go into somebody's live stream and you go ask a respectful, normal, courteous question, and you get timed out because it doesn't fit in with a fucking echo chamber. What is that all about? If you got a question for myself or for we, and you're not a fan of us and you don't like us and you think we're the biggest assholes on earth, you can drop into the chat and ask us a question and we'll answer you respectfully.
And quite frankly, you can join the queue because we already know that.
Yeah.
You know, we get it.
But timing a person out just because they asked a question, are you really that desperate to be loved by all? Really now? And then it gets me to the next thing. Whenever somebody challenges said queen of her throne and ruler of all the little people, why do you always have to come back at people who challenge you by saying, oh, shut up, nobody gives a fuck about what you think? Really?
Bitch.
Is that the fucking best you can come up with? Because all that says to me is that you do not have a valid argument to put forth, and it's the only thing you can fucking think of. Oh, shut up, nobody cares what you think. You know what? There's a lot of us, and a lot of people care what people have to say. You're not the only person on this planet. Sorry to break the bad news. So yeah, I'm guessing that'll go over well too.
Well, before you cry too much, Purple, go and have a look at your own chat. Dry your tears. Get your little handy dandy notebook out. A little pen. Try not to draw on yourself. You're trying to aim for the paper. And see if you can keep a note from your own chat. How many times people were timed out and blocked? Only a couple of nights ago on your own channel when you were having a so-called free-for-all conversation in which you again, quote, were allowing people to say their piece. No, you weren't. No, you were not. And quite frankly, with your top mod and side bitch, you are a quadruped of misery together. Enjoy that because no one else is going to want to be near you. No one wants to be doxed by Levid. No one wants to be harassed by him. That was, quite frankly, very much last year. We've all been here, done that already. So while you were farting about playing Discord, the rest of us were already understanding what was going on there. And I'm sorry that this has to be broken down to you nearly a year later. Just because you didn't care to find out anything about anybody else. Not their address, but what people were actually like and what they were trying to do. You want to associate with people who behave like that? Good luck. You're going to need it because it's not going to be other people that ruin you. It's those that are closest to you. They're already doing it. Again.
Yep.
Oh, good luck, sassy Brenda.
Yeah. I just want Mysterious crimes, what you said earlier, you know, you know, you know. Ask we. I almost burst out in tears the other night because I couldn't handle hearing one more time. There is only so many filler words that I can contemplate at any one point in time during a live stream.
It's like when
Find
Michelle says the word right. I swear I've got a permanent twitch every time she does it now. I'm like, fuck. Yeah.
the find a dictionary and slap yourself with it. Maybe it'll help. It's it's a gamble, but maybe. So yeah. Oh, sorry, Mama. No, she doesn't have any oxygen for her ailment. There's no fixing that. I mean, you can try and remove the warning labels, but that won't help. Just say, if you're looking for sympathy, it's between shit and syphilis in the dictionary. That big book with the words.
What you mean, Google? That thing?
That too. Google is your friend.
But what does it mean?
Google. It's that
What does
thing
it mean?
And technology has tried its utmost to make it idiot proof, and still, it does not help to educate. Because now you can just take your phone and say, hey, Google, I don't know how to wash my freaking face. Give me instructions. And this little cute voice will come up and say, this is what I found.
This is what I found, Purple. You're entirely wrong with everything you've chosen until this point. Make better life choices. Quite frankly, I have better things to do with my time than explain words to you. Perhaps you could go and learn to be a better human being. Thank you.
I think the first Google search should be how not to be a dickhead. Or an asshole.
Yeah, there's a lot of venom today because we have listened to days of this, and not just before anybody takes it out of context. It's not just a question of avoiding said creator's stream. Because I also have started to take that route because, quite frankly, there's only so many, as Griffey said, you can listen to without wanting to lobotomize yourself with a teaspoon.
Or a toothpick.
Or a spork. But it comes to the point of when you see it affect so many people. That is the whole point that the bitching post exists. People being denied the chance to, as respectfully as possible, express their opinion. Whenever they are frustrated, there are more things that can be resolved that way, even when it's a difficult conversation, than just ignoring the problem or pushing it away. It only gets worse. Just the same as the Chris situation that I was talking about earlier. Again, most people aren't aware of it, and it doesn't really need to be discussed other than it was one person's interpretation of something that was or was not said. Nobody was ever sure about what was or was not said. It may or may not have been sent to someone else about something else and created a whole shitstorm. But rather than clear that up with the source, it has gone 100 ways to buggery since then, resulting in everybody being torn apart and nothing being resolved. Everything has only been made worse.
Yeah.
All you had to do was ask her what she said. Revelation, I know. Shocking.
Unthinkable.
Shocking.
Yeah, and in the chat we're even expressing views and opinions about Michelle Sabate and her booger eating.
Yeah, they were like, what? Ew.
So yeah, it's fair to say that there are worse than purple on YouTube, but there definitely are better than both of them as well.
Yeah. I think we all get sucked into our little community becoming smaller and smaller as time goes along, rather than trying to expand our knowledge base and our friendship base and meet new people. And it only means then that the irritants that already exist become greater because you're constantly faced with them. It is like constant Christmas Day. All the kids are running around screaming, completely off their heads on sugar, chasing each other with a half broken toy, wanting to borrow each other's batteries, battering their little sister, and you're just like, I am trying to make dinner. None of this is a useful situation. None of this is good. None of this is like the Disney movies. What happened? What happened here?
I can relate with what you said there, Sapphire Sky. Okay, wait. Before I get thrown, I can relate to what you're saying there, and the same to you. We Judgy Chihuahua. I tend to struggle with long live streams as well, which is why I try to keep these ones 2 hours, three at max, and that's if we're really going over something fucked up. But other than that, 2 hours, because more than that, what can you talk about in 8 hour live streaming? The only time I actually managed to get through it, and if you were to have watched me on that particular channel, you would have seen at the end of it, I was like, pretty much, because 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, I no, I can't with that. That no, no, it's too much. And to me, it's also unfair if one creator would go and do an 8 hour live stream, knowing that of their YouTube friends that also have channels are doing a live stream, and they also have, when I have some people in their chat to chat with, and basically have a chatting session and talk about stuff and things and all of the above, and they can't do that because you're sitting on an 8, 9, 10, 12, 24 hour live stream. No. So yeah, it basically comes down to common courtesy and thinking about others as well, which is something that a lot of people sadly don't do.
Yeah, which piggybacks onto my last point, that the whole thinking about others issue.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there is a very mercenary attitude on YouTube. It's almost like weapons grade consumerism, where it's them first above all else. And while a certain amount of that is true, you are not able to succeed by yourself. It may be your work, it may be your channel, it may be you that has to turn up and do it day after day. But quite frankly, if you're spending 6 to 8 hours a day live just talking shite about other people, and you expect that to go well and other people not to have an opinion about it, there's no amount of handy dandy notebooks that can explain that to you. No amount of jerking, no amount of, cute little presentations will get that into your head. And the truth is, somewhere deep down in there, you already know this. Just stop being an ass, or just be partially less of an ass.
No amount of pepperoni sandwiches.
What the fuck?
No amount of pepperoni sandwiches would help that either. $17.
Oh, right, okay. I had no idea what you were on about there at all. I was like, what? Yeah, but it happens over and over and over again. But then it becomes your choice about whether you become a spectator. We have all, for the most part, taken a turn at trying to correct or encourage. And it gets to the point where you realize that your opinion is not what is valid in that moment. They are not listening. Your input is not being understood by the person that you're trying to deliver it to, because they don't want to hear it. Doesn't matter how nicely you put it. Doesn't matter how kind you are. Doesn't matter how you present yourself in any way, as it was so beautifully pointed out to me about how I'm not as nice as I try to be. Here's the thing. I tried to have an adult conversation. And unlike you, I'm aware that you don't usually get a good response from people when you start calling them names. Now, I can do that. It's not going to be productive for either of us.
Yeah.
So why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? You just enjoy hearing the sound of your own voice and your little group of people telling you you've done nothing wrong ever. That's not true. That's not true. If you literally go to bed at night thinking of nothing that you could have done better in that day, you need to think harder.
Yeah.
And I am sorry that your family is under pressure currently for whatever reason. If someone is threatening you, if someone is trying to intimidate you. But that is not everyone else's fault. It's not.
And you can't
Handle
go
your
around,
business.
and you can't go around blaming absolutely everybody for it.
Right? You just gotta woman up and get the job done. Somebody's threatening you, go to law enforcement. Handle
Don't
it.
bring it to fucking YouTube.
Yeah. And again, we have all been there in some capacity. To varying degrees, I am sure. But it happens to a lot of people. It's not an uncommon behavior on the internet. People are still people, whether they're in your face or whether they're on behind a keyboard. You don't have a fight with someone in your street and then go back out and do it again the next day and wonder why you're constantly left bloodied and raw as a result. You stop doing it at some point. You realize that there's ways to handle it. And then lobbing very nasty comments at somebody who was your friend, supposedly still is someone you care about, who is going through the same thing as you, you should have more compassion for that. Even if all you can muster is to say nothing, try that. Try it. Plenty of other things to talk about.
True. And you don't need to go into your ex friend who you supposedly still care about so fucking much to go and disrupt her live stream when she's actually just trying her best to get past the things that are traumatizing and bugging her and trying to do better than jumping in there and causing all sorts of shit, making everybody fucking go at each other. Why?
Aquahoma, you're as subtle as a brick right now, and we're trying to get through a week's worth of live streams in like 2 hours. Come on now, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Right, everybody, goodbye now. Bye.
Yeah, she is awesome.
We love you, we.
You see, Stella loves
I don't
you.
love
You're
anybody.
awesome.
I love nobody. Goodbye.
You can't go. You're our leader. Remember?
Gonna go to Purple's and tell her she's amazing.
Good luck.
Good luck. You won't find me over there.
I think the chances of that happening are somewhat small.
And I mean, guess what? Now she actually has something to bitch about because this is the first time that we actually talked any sort of shit about her, and which it could not actually be categorized as talking shit because we were just stating opinion.
Well, again, in order to catch everybody up in the shortest way possible, Purple is one of those people that seems to be under the impression that, the sun rises and sets with them. So, quite frankly, nobody else has anything else to do, talk about, think about, worry about, concern themselves about, talk to their friends about,
Mhm.
other than them. Just them and only them. All about them, their entire existence, just all about this person. And it's not like that for most people. It's really not. We all have lives, children, families, jobs. We all
True.
have things to be doing.
You know that grown up thing, the things that adults do.
Yeah, this is meant to be our fun time, and instead of that, we're being berated and told we know fuck all. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you that I remember yesterday. Sorry about that. But we don't all need to take notes in order to figure out what the fuck you were saying yesterday. I heard it. I can recall it. Can you? Can you? No, you cannot. Maybe try it. Maybe. See how you get on.
Mhm.
Quite frankly, it could only be an improvement at this point. But this misapprehension that there's some group meeting going on a daily basis about how the entirety of YouTube is organizing itself around Purple. No.
No.
Or if they are, I haven't found them. They're
Yeah.
not part of any channel I've been on. Ever.
Which is quite sad actually, considering the fact whenever Queen Purple is live streaming, I'm sleeping. You know, that's also a thing that people do. Sleep. So, yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly. I would much rather stay up and watch a live stream of Circle Jerk or fuck, I would even watch grass grow. I'll stay up to watch fucking grass grow or paint dry on a damn wall than what I would stay my ass up to watch Purple have a rant.
Right, and guess what? There are channels where you can do just that. It's already been there, done that, worn the t-shirt. It's already in existence. Prior to the day that Purple ever made a fucking YouTube account, people had already done it because the internet has been around for a bit. You know?
Yeah.
You know. So I'm sorry that you don't know who we are. I'm sorry that you know nothing about us. I'm sorry that you think we just popped up yesterday. I'm sorry that you think our entire existence is consumed by your every behavior. I'm sorry that we're even having to respond to you right now. And quite
Yeah.
frankly, if it was just me you were talking shit about, we wouldn't be having this conversation this way. But good goddamn, you want to come after Griffey, who is nothing but kind to people? I am not the only person that is not going to let that happen. And I'm not just talking about her wife. And yes, Purple, shocking. She's a fucking lesbian. And I know you'll never guess it. Never guess it. Mind blown. Kaboom. But people have friends. Friends who were around before you ever came on the scene. Before you ever peeped your head up. The difference is we're not making you into a piece of shit because you only started a channel after Doug got the arsehole with you and Frosty. Now I'm sorry for that. I am. But that is nobody else's fault other than the people who were involved.
True.
And yet here we are. We have now moved on from Doug, Ziggy, Six Up, Trixie, Frosty, the tavern, you name, Tabby again, Tabby some more, Tabby 3.0, Tabby the Revenge, more Tabby. Good God, stop trying to flog the dead horse. She's not bothered about you. Leave people alone.
And let's not forget your all-time personal favorite, Heidi Hi.
Yeah, but I was counting more people that Purple's gone after. Heidi could literally do Dawn Wells on Purple's channel and just live stream a poop and it would still be wonderful.
Yeah, it would.
Please do that, Heidi. That would be the most exciting thing you've done in weeks.
I'd
Do it.
actually take time out of my day to watch that.
Right? You will have the best viewership ever. Internet fame guaranteed.
True.
So if we've learned nothing over 2 hours, it's that, try to remember that you're not the only one here and that Heidi needs to poop on live stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
True. You're very welcome. And in case our dear Purple not so much friend wants to know, because I heard something that she said, yeah, I don't even know this Griffey person or why
She says
she's
a lot
coming
of things. She says a
because
lot of shit.
I don't know her. Well, Buttercup, if you did not start your shit by posting my live stream on your live stream, fuck knows how many days ago,
In your chat.
in your chat, telling your folks over there in your little echo chamber that we were talking all sorts of shit about Frank. Remember your comment that day was, Yeah, it was we, Frosty Ewok, and Chris, and I don't know, two other unknown people up on panel. That was my
Dun dun
channel
dun.
log. And that was the day you brought me into your shit. So don't come and tell me you do not know who I am or why I'm coming at you. That is why I'm coming at you. I did not have a fucking thing to say about you. We were not talking shit about Frank. Because if we were, don't you think Chris would have had something to say about it?
And anything I've had to say about Frank, I've said it elsewhere, including to his
Exactly.
face. Unlike you, I'm not a backstabbing bitch.
Yeah.
So, you know. But yeah, keep trying to come after Griffey. It's not going to end well for you, Purple. It's not going to
I
end well.
dare ya. Have fun. Because after that little stunt of yours, the only thing, what did I have to say to you in the chat that one day? I said, thanks for the subs. And it's the same thing I will fucking repeat every single day. Because why? There are some folks that know that I'm not an asshole. So, have at it. Enjoy.
Right? Live your best life. Go on ahead.
Bless your whole heart.
All of it. The entirety of it. Every tiny little bit. Bless it all. Amen. You're welcome.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend. And yes, it's fine to go to the bathroom. Just turn off the camera first and remember to mute. For the love of God.
Unless you're like Rap, who's been peeing on everybody for weeks, which
Yeah.
most of the time would freak me out. But the fact that he's now just making it be a thing is both equally gross and hilarious because it's
Yeah.
gross. He's not trying to be anything. He's not. He's not trying to be highbrow. He's just being a little truly shit. And again, like him or loathe him, at least he knows what he is. And there's something kind of disarming about that. Unlike this whole performance art that we see going on elsewhere.
Yes.
We would rather be pissed on, Purple, than whatever the fuck you've got to offer. Okay? Good. Good.
Good. Get it? Got it? Good. But yeah, I mean that. Hey, here's a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Do you think she'll actually spend her so precious time watching us have commentary about her, or will Heidi be doing it and only giving over half the fucking message? Again.
If we're relying on screenshots, all that Purple's going to see is an awful lot of we. Therefore, we cults confirmed. We everywhere. Just we in all the places. There was a wee dog. There was a wee Lucy. There was wee Mac and Screams. There was wee everything. Wee Aquahoma. Wee Tracy. Wee Stella. Everything wee.
Yes.
At which point, I think her train of thought will have followed squirrel-like onto any of the other many screenshots that she's being sent. And that's fine. You know, good luck. Live your best life. Good luck with that. If you're going to live your life through somebody else's research, good God. There's a reason why most of us don't do that. There's a reason why academics don't do that. There's a reason why professionals don't do that. You know, it's almost like you have to learn the thing yourself. I'm sorry that you're coming to an education in your life when you're nearly 40, but it's never too late to learn. Most of us are learning every day and have no shame in it. Proud of it. because then at least you're doing something to widen your experience. But yeah, she'll just be shouting at people, and Heidi will be on the phone constantly. But we everywhere, we for everyone, free the we.
Yeah. Free the we. In answer to your question, um, Judge Chihuahua, yes, that's the purple bird that can't spell phoenix most days.
Although that reminds me of another thing. Just following on from our previous conversation, thanks to again Purple. Most people don't want to do wish lists for somebody else who'll, send money to other creators, but we'll keep that quiet. Shall we, Purple? Shall we? Okay. Uh, and the fact that you're trying to ruin PayPal and donations for other channels that depend on it is also selfish as fuck. You have already made it a pattern of behavior to attack, demoralize, destroy the friends that you had who supported you at some of your darkest moments. Other people are not so ungrateful. So, quite frankly, if anybody in the chat feels the need to support our lovely Griffy and Stella, they can hit up Griffy's PayPal and the address will be in the chat. Again, unlike other creators, your name, address, firstborn, first pet, favorite kind of cereal will not be released to the rest of YouTube. That's just for our private entertainment.
Yes.
And we're grateful for it. End of. So yeah, donate to Stella's KY fund.
So, do you have any closing statements?
That was it, really. That was me on my exiting speech.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on that awesome note, yes, we will be doing a live stream. Yes, we will be doing a birthday stream. And I had to say that because otherwise Stella's going to be very angry, and Stella is like the Hulk. You do not like her when she's angry. So I had to promise Stella we will do a happy birthday live stream.
When will this be, Griffy?
I don't want to admit.
Well, this is why I'm trying to trail it out of you. Come on now, Griff. Come on.
December 17th.
Da da da. And you're going to be 82, correct?
It's been 84 years. I'm going to be 39, although my dear wife and my eldest child the other day had a conversation in the kitchen and decided that I'm turning 40. So I was like, no, I still have one more year. One more. I'm only 38 now.
It's only because he was going on about 40 and I was like,
Okay, so my oldest managed to confuse my wife into thinking that I'm a year older than I actually am.
and Sherry's the 24th.
Yeah.
Happy birthday for the 24th, Miss Sherry. We'll be sure to write that down because I am doing something that I've been promising for a while now, and yeah, it just fucking flew out of my ass. You know, it's the turning 40 thing that stumped me. So yeah, I'll be doing some happy birthday videos once every month for all our lovely friends and family that have a birthday in that month. Well, I'm sure it's around here somewhere. But yeah, apart from that, thank you very much for joining us and for listening to us rant and rave and carry on for hours and hours.
I
Your
know. I feel
patience.
bad because most of the stream was bypassed because of someone else. But I think most people, again, whether you're a long termer, a lifer, if you like most of us are into the wee cult, you're welcome. Um, or whether you're newer to the group, we are thankful for every one of you. And unfortunately, sometimes shit just got to get said so that we can get back on track because, yeah, enough. Sometimes you just got to nip it in the bud before it gets carried away.
True.
But we're big girls. We got this. We got time. Good
Lots.
time.
Lots and lots. What? We're patient bitches.
Yeah.
So yeah. Wishing you all the loveliest of lovely evenings. Thanks for listening to our ranting and raving. Um, we will do better next time not to make your ears bleed as we possibly did this evening.
Yeah.
And with that, let's just say we love you and thanks for joining us, and we will be back soon.
We love you.
Bye.